In this class, let us learn the potential energy of a system of charges. The total work done in assembling the given configuration of charges is the potential energy of the system. First, let us consider a system of two charges, Q1 at A and Q2 at B, with a separation R12. The total work done in bringing the charges Q1 and Q2 from infinity to their given locations Q1 at A and Q2 at B is the potential energy of the system. Potential energy U is equal to W1 plus W2. We assume that first Q1 is brought from infinity to A. The work done W1 is 0 because there is no external electric field in this region. So no work is required to bring the charge Q1 to A. Next we are bringing Q2 from infinity to B. The work done W2 is V1 Q2, where V1 is the potential produced by Q1 at B. Potential V1 is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 by R12 into Q2. The total work done W1 plus W2 is the potential energy U is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 by R12. If the charges are like charges, that is Q1 Q2 greater than 0, the potential energy is greater than 0. That is, the force is repulsive. So external work is required to bring the charges from infinity to their given locations. But if the charges are unlike charges, that is Q1, Q2 less than 0, potential energy U will be less than 0, negative. So here work is done by the electrostatic force. So external work is required to separate the charges from their given positions to infinity. Now let us consider a system of three charges, Q1 at A, Q2 at B and Q3 at C. Let us find the total work done in bringing the charges from infinity to their given positions. So potential energy of the system U is equal to W1 plus W2 plus W3. First, Q1 is brought from infinity to A. The work done is 0 since there is no external electric field. Next, Q2 is brought from infinity to B. The work done W2 is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 by R12. Finally, Q3 is brought from infinity to C. Then work has to be done against the force produced by A, Q1, as well as the force produced by Q2. So W3 is equal to V1 Q3 plus V2 Q3. V1 is the potential of Q1 at C and V2 is the potential of Q2 at C. Therefore, W3 is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q3 by R13 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q2 Q3 by R23. So the total work done W1 plus W2 plus W3 is the potential energy U is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 into Q1 Q2 by R12 plus Q1 Q3 by R13 plus Q2 Q3 by R23. Since the electrostatic force is conservative, the work done doesn't depend on the manner in which the configuration is assembled. It depends only on the present state of configuration. Now let us see the work done in an external electric field. The external electric field is produced by an external source, which may be known or unknown. If a charge Q is brought from infinity to P, the work done against the external electric field is the potential energy of the charge. U is equal to VQ, where V is the external potential at P. For a system of two charges Q1 at A and Q2 at B, the potential energy U is equal to W1 plus W2. W1, it is the work done to bring Q1 from infinity to A. It is equal to V1 Q1, where V1 is the external potential at A. W2 is equal to V2 Q2 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 by R12. The first term is the work done against the external field, and V2 is the external potential at B. And the second term is the work done against the field produced by Q1. The total work done, W1 plus W2, is the potential energy U is equal to V1 Q1 plus V2 Q2 plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 by R12. This equation can be used to find the potential energy of a dipole in an external electric field. Dipole is a system of equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance. So potential energy of the dipole U is equal to V1 into minus Q plus V2 into Q plus Q1 Q2, that is minus Q square by 4 pi epsilon 0 into 2A, where 2A is R12, separation between the charges. The third term is a constant term, and it is insignificant in potential energy. So the constant term can be neglected. So U is equal to, Q is common, Q into V2 minus V1. But we know that electric field is the negative gradient of potential. E is equal to minus dV by dr. dV is the potential difference, that is V2 minus V1, and dr is the separation between the planes containing the two charges, that is D. Therefore, E is equal to minus of V2 minus V1 by D. But D is equal to 2A cos theta. Therefore, potential energy U is equal to Q into V2 minus V1 is minus ED. And let us substitute for D 2A cos theta. So minus EQ into 2A cos theta. But Q into 2A is the dipole moment P. So U is equal to minus PE cos theta. That is minus P dot E. Thank you.